city welcomes you with the blue color on my sheet, which I will paint with my blue paint tube. So we are heading towards our stay, and you know what? My stay was in this amazing blue street only, which I was dreaming of. This is the amazing property owned by the Castle View, and this is amazing. If you are planning to Jodhpur, you must stay here. This is full of artisy, full of antique pieces. Jodhpur, the city of colors, is famous for its heritage, culture, architecture, and many more such things. The most vibrant thing to explore is the blue streets at the old part of Jodhpur city. If you want to witness that in abundance, then head to Brahmapuri, just behind the Mehrangarh Fort, where I'm also staying. Straight behind us is the Mehrangarh Fort and the whole city. This view can be spotted at this height only. So just walk around the lane. There are narrow lanes and the houses are painted with blue colors. It is advised to explore the streets at early morning as it gets busier during the daytime. Anyone can live in the blue part of the city as many hotels and homestays are available, and one of them was Castle View where we were staying. And I always believe to roam around the local areas and see what I found. There was a kid who was practicing and I captured him. Instead of auto or something, we choose the walking path to get to this amazing place, that's Mehrangarh Fort. Jodhpur is a city of plush palaces and mighty forts that are testimony of its rich history and culture. The Mehrangarh Fort was built in the year 1459 by Rao Jodha, the ruler of Mandor and the founder of city Jodhpur. Within the fort, you can see the magnificent palaces, namely Phool Mahal, Moti Mahal, Sheesh Mahal, Jhanki Mahal, Takht Mahal, and Janada Mahal. Inside the fort, there were many amazing and talented people who were just making the temporary tattoos and these Katputlas. And obviously, they welcome you with the song Padharo Mare Desh. a place, we always try to have something in our memory. And for an artist, I don't think anything can replace other than the live painting, where you capture the real essence of the walls, the color, the temperature. There are few points you should always keep in your mind before going to the spot. You should have always the things ready, like the color palette, like the container, the tissue. I'm just saying about the watercolor because if you are traveling, watercolor is the best medium you can do on the spot because it dries very fast, and you have to carry minimum things, like you can just put the color on the palette. You don't have to carry the color tubes. So likewise, there are a few points you should keep in mind, like just first go for the rough sketching for the idea, like what you're going to frame in your sheet, then map shapes, and then just go for underpainting in a light tone. After that, you can establish values. As I'm doing watercolor, so I have to go from light to dark shade. You can never work on details, so try to catch the things which will give the touch of that place, like there are abundance of wires and the blue, obviously the rough texture and the perspective. So here I'm done. We are going towards Turji Ka Jhalra. That is a peaceful place, and the best thing, you don't have to give any ticket. We are living in India and we have to pay to see our monuments. Actually, I don't understand this point. The Stepwell Square is a mini architectural tour with the Turji's stepwell at the center and almost 250 years of building tradition on view. As with all stepwells, the steps follow the fluctuating water table down to provide easy all year round access. Interestingly, this well was submerged and full of debris for decades. Only recently has been drained, cleaned up, and restored. And here I found this path to go to this place I have seen in a vlog. And I was searching from where to go, and finally I found it. Yay! Wherever I sit peacefully, I always find a thing to paint. And here I again open up my sketchbook, and this is mini sketchbook actually because I can't draw the bigger one at a shorter time. So let's capture. Hey, we didn't stop here. We moved to Bishnoi Art Village. It is full of tradition, full of art, and so amazing people. So come. Bishnoi village of Jodhpur, Rajasthan is a scenic beauty marked with khejri trees and deer. Here, this boy is showing us the traditional way to make the opium to drink because the Bishnois consume opium regularly and it is an important part of their religious rituals. And this Rajasthani Amma is getting her home ready for Diwali.
पीस फिनिश होगा।
अच्छा,
हमारी कम्युनिटी है छिपा।
छिपा।
छिपा का मतलब होता है छपाई करने वाले।
अच्छा।
फिनिश।
And here he is showing us the traditional way to make this prints.
5 प्रोसेस में 1 पीस बनेगा, 5 स्टेप।
ओके।
तो सबसे पहले हम प्रिंट करेंगे इस पे येलो कलर।
अच्छा, वो येलो सब पे कंपलसरी होता है।
हमने इस चीज इसके लिए
हाँ।
ये होती है हल्दी।
अच्छा, हाँ, टर्मरिक।
फिर हल्दी चेंज होती है रेड कलर में। मन होता है वो सिट्रिक एसिड होता है।
हाँ।
हल्दी को रेड करेगा, हल्दी रेड में चेंज हो जाएगी। लिटमस है ये, केमिस्ट्री इंडिकेटर।
हाँ, गम,
सोप, क्ले एंड कुकिंग ऑयल।
अच्छा,
सब इसके अंदर मिक्स्ड है। इसको बोलते हैं दाबू। दाबू ब्लॉक प्रिंट की ओल्डेस्ट टेक्निक होती है।
ओके।
फिर करेंगे प्रिंट, जैसे मैं कर रहा हूँ अभी, रेड के ऊपर, फिर ड्राई कर देंगे।
ओके।
फिर पूरा पीस, ये जो इंडिगो डाई है ब्लू कलर, इसके अंदर डिप कर देंगे पूरा पीस। ब्लू में डुबो देंगे।
ब्लू में डिप कर देंगे।
हाँ। अब जहाँ ये मड होगा वहाँ पे ब्लू कलर नहीं चढ़ेगा।
ओके, हाँ, ठीक है।
मड इज प्रोटेक्टिंग द रेड कलर। दैट्स व्हाई प्रिंट मड टॉप ऑन द रेड कलर। बैकग्राउंड इसका ब्लू हो जाएगा। फिर गर्म पानी जिसको वॉश कर देते हैं। हमारे पास तकरीबन मोर देन 20,000 ब्लॉग्स हैं। 20 ठीक है, बट आई थिंक हमारा काम है जनरेशन से, तो कुछ ब्लॉग्स पढ़ने भी है।
वाओ। What if you come to this village and you didn't try this pottery? You missed everything. And he told us this tradition and how long he's making this. And of course, it's mandatory. I will also try this. This is the second time I'm trying on this wheel, and believe me, this is so tough. And the guidance, because the hand movements are the most important thing while you do pottery, because that can just change the shape in a few seconds. After that, we had visited Mr. Usman Ghani of Salawaz Dari Udyog, Jodhpur. He had explained and shown us the method of weaving dari. It is a very time-consuming and intricate job involving lot of efforts. Obviously, one has to experience this and do encourage, as these few weavers are left, only those who are trying their best to make this art alive. This particular thing is made from the original hairs of a camel, and they use this for some dari or carpets like these, and I have bought one for my house. Every beautiful journey has an end, but main thing is how you have owned it, how you have spent each and every minute of this journey. And this was most probably the last morning at Jodhpur. Sitting at my cozy corner, I just saw a beautiful reflection of sun over the building, and the play of light and shade attracted me, so I started painting from this. Every moment of light and dark is a miracle. And definitely, there is a strong shadow where there is much light. It's amazing to capture the light and shadow in watercolor. So, this was my journey of 2 days at Jodhpur, and I loved it. And if you love this video, please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And obviously, stay tuned for my next vlog that is on Jaisalmer. Thank you. Have a nice day.